Now I got to the point of opening our calculator, so I'll click this link and wait a bit. Here it comes. This is where you calculate all costs and you can place your order for freight. I'll just do a calculation this time because I would like to know what the price would be of our baby stroller, our baby carrier, with all costs at our address. Now I had this offer. It was $206 US, including the Chinese freight. So I'll enter the amount in dollars. $206, and I'll use a comma here because there's a default 0. So not to delete the 0, I just put in a comma. I had the dimensions. On the Alibaba. This was a product, and I have some measures here. It actually says packaging detail. That's what we would like to use. The cartoon size 50 times 30 times 86 centimeters and 10.5 kilos. So I can enter that right into our form. I remember it said 86, it said 50 and 30. It's not important if you put in width or height, if you change those two numbers. The important thing is that you put in the length as longest measure. Now I have item size unpacked. This one was actually packed. I have some help text just to explain what this is about. It's actually that if you know the correct outer size, you can uncheck this one. If not, it will add 20% volume and 10%. In this case we had the correct measures and weight, so we'll uncheck this field. The weight was 10 point, but we use comma as this is the Central European standard. So don't use any dots, it won't be seen by our calculator. The quantity is the default 1. If you're in doubt about any of these fields, you have the help texts under the question marks. You can click them all the time. I'll check it again. Then you can go to your results. And you're asked to check whether a weight of 10 times 10 times 10 centimeter would be 0.08, and that does look right. So I'll click yes, that seems right. This is in order to avoid any dots which would ruin the decimal setting. So that looks alright. I'll continue. We are asked to check our country. In this case it's Denmark. And here comes some calculation. Now it's your turn. This is where you need to work a bit to save import costs. We guide you to find codes for custom and duty rates. We have some calculated figures here. We won't go into that, but we'll get into this. Check Schedule B for HS code or copy it from your supplier. The HS code is the code, the international code for your product. This is a search engine called Schedule B. It's actually US based, but these HS codes are international, so we can use an American search engine. Describe your product. Baby stroller. And Schedule B will try to classify our product. Assumed characteristics: other than toy, other than designed for fairground amusement. That's correct. The end user, it's absolutely correct. It's a baby. So, baby carriages, including strollers, that's exactly what we want. We were asked to copy only the 6 first digits. That's because these 4 are for US use. We cannot use them, but we can use the first 6. They are international, so I'll copy those. Into this field, paste 6-digit HS code. It says no dots. I'll paste it, and since it says no dots, I'll delete the dot. I'll go on to the next one. Check gov.uk's tariff code. I'll click gov.uk. It opens. Trade between UK and all countries. It's actually to be understood as EU in this case, so it would be between EU, and since this is about import from China, we'll always set country as China. Search the tariff, and I will paste our 6-digit code. I'll delete the dot and search. And here it comes, baby carriages, commodity code. I'll click this one. And the commodity code for importing is this one. I'll copy this one. Into this field, paste 10-digit EU commodity code. I'll delete the default and paste this one. The next field is copy duty rate in percentage, if any. There was one. It's set 2.7, but we have to check something else. We have to check country specific measures, because there could be additional country specific customs duty. So I'll check this one. Measures specific to China, duty rates 0.0, so that's okay. I'll go back again in my browser. The duty was 2.7. I will copy this one into our calculator. And then I did copy the dot. I should use a comma, it says, so I'll exchange this dot for the comma, and then it looks much better. One more thing, check mark no import restrictions, and there were no import restrictions, so I'll check this one. If there would have been any import restrictions, it would have been under this measures specific to China. There's nothing relevant. In some cases there could be a need for a certificate, and but in this case there isn't. No dangerous goods. Sorry, you cannot import dangerous goods. Dangerous goods can be various items, but there's nothing in a baby stroller which seems dangerous, so I'll check mark this one, and I can continue, but you will have to check the next video